want mail merge in Microsoft Office Word 2021. Now, irrespective of the version you have, 10, 13, 16, 19, or Microsoft Office Word 2021, the approach is the same. So step 1, we slide our mouse pointer to a ribbon and click on Mailings. Displays the ribbon. Step number 2, we place our mouse pointer on Start Mail Merge and click. Once you click on Start Mail Merge menu, it activates or displays the content of the mail merge. Start Mail Merge. We slide our mouse pointer to the bottom and click on Step by Step Mail Merge Wizard to enable us to use the wizard for a procedural approach. We click. As soon as we click, the Mail Merge vertical dialog box. It has selected letters already. That's what we want to achieve. We slide our mouse pointer to the bottom and click on Next. It takes us to step 2 of 6. From step 2 of 6, the application is asking, how do you want to set up your letters? Do you want to use the current document? Now, the current document is this, where we have our cursor blinking. We also have start from a template and start from existing document, but we're using this current document. So slide our mouse pointer to the bottom right and click on Next to take us to step 3 of 6. Now that we're on step 3 of 6, we'll come to the top of the 3 options here. Use the existing list, select from Outlook contact, type a new list. We'll click on this third option. Click on the radio button on the third option, label type a new list. As soon as you click, it activates a new link beneath it, labeled create. To go further, still on step 3, we then click on the create link. And as soon as we do that, it activates the new address list dialog box. Now, from the new address list dialog box, we have different column headings like title, first name, last name. Now let's edit these generic column heading titles to reflect only the parameters we require in an admission letter. To achieve that, step 1, we'll click on Customize Columns. As soon as we do that, it activates the Customize Address List dialog box. From this dialog box, we'll now edit what we need, retain what we require, and delete the column headings we don't need. We have title, first name, last name. Most times we use 3 names: first name, middle name. So let's go ahead and edit company name as middle name. Now that we've selected company name, to the right we click on rename. As soon as we do that, it activates the rename field dialog box. From this rename field dialog box, from your keyboard you press backspace. It erases the default name. You then type your choice name, which is middle name. Now that we've typed middle name, we'll OK it, and it takes effect immediately. At the bottom right, we'll now click on Move Up to enable us to relocate middle name and situate it in between first and last name. So I'll click on Move Up just once. Now middle name has been situated in between first name and last name. That's how it should be. We'll now click on address line 2. All the address of the recipient will be situated in or typed into address line 1. So for address line 2, we'll change it or edit it rather to faculty. So by the right, we'll click on rename, press backspace, we'll now type faculty, and we'll click on OK. After which we'll click on city, and to the right we'll click on rename and we'll type course. We'll OK it. To type in course, we'll click on state. To the right we'll click and rename state to salutation. Now that we have salutation, we then click and then erase zip code by clicking delete. We'll confirm with a yes. Delete. Zip code has been deleted. Country or region, delete. Yes. Home phone, we'll delete. And lastly, yes. So at this stage, we have, starting from the bottom, realize we have email address, work phone, salutation, course, faculty, address line 1, last name, middle name, first name, and title. So these basically are the parameters we require in our admission letter. So we'll now click on OK. As soon as we OK it takes effect on the new address list dialog box. So let's type in the parameter, a column for a parameter. We'll now start by Mr. We'll now press our tab key to enable us transit from the column, leftmost column, to the next, moving towards the right. Under first name, we just type Yakubu. Tab Sani. Tab Usman. Tab address line 1. Let's say Yakase quarters, Kano State, Nigeria. Tab faculty brings us faculty, let's say engineering. Course, it brings us to the course column. We'll now type electrical engineering. Tab salutation, because the entry, the prospective recipient is a male. Now type dear sir. Tab work phone, punch an assumed phone number. We'll tap email address, yaks Usman at gmail.com. Now that we've typed this email address, once we tap again, it automatically brings us to row 2. Why? It has exhausted the columns in row 1. So for row 2, we'll now type the parameters of the second recipient. So let's say Mrs. Hassana. Victor. Tab James. Tab. It brings us to address column. Now from the address column, let's say she lives at Festac Town, Lagos State, Nigeria. Faculty Arts. Course History. Salutation, dear madam. Work phone, let's punch an assumed phone number. Email address, hassana@yahoo.com. We tap. Now for the third entry, let's say Miss Susan. Miss Susan. Middle name Emmanuel. Last name Ize. Faculty. Address rather, on the address column. So what address should we use? Now, let's say Marafa Housing Estate, Kaduna State, Nigeria. Marafa Housing Estate, Kaduna State, Nigeria. Faculty of Agric. Course, let's say food production. Salutation, dear Miss. Work phone, let's punch an assumed phone number. Email address, let's say Susan@hotmail.com. So due time factor, let's stop on these 3 entries. So these are the phone numbers, email addresses, salutation, and other details required in the admission letter that we are drafting. So now we'll click on OK. As soon as we click on OK, straight ahead, it activates a dialog box that will enable us to save this database, which of course will comprise the list of all those that have been admitted. So for the file name, let's say lists admission, let's just say add list 2025, add list 2025, and we'll click on save. Now as soon as we click on save, database would look like. So now this is what our mail merge database will look like. At the bottom right, we'll now click on OK. As soon as we click on OK, the database starts floating at the background, which is why our ribbon is now activated. Recall, initially all these links and this menu wasn't activated, so now it's been activated. Furthermore, we then click on next to go to step 4 of 6, where we'll now draft our letter. So in a formal letter, the first parameter will be our date. So step 1, we'll click on insert. As soon as we click on the insert tab, it displays the ribbon of the insert tab. We'll now slide our mouse pointer to the link labeled date and time, and we click. As soon as we click, it activates the date and time dialog box. Of all these dates formats, only one can be inserted at a time. So I'll click on my choice format, Thursday, July 10, 2025, after which I click on OK. As soon as I click on OK, it inserts the date. I'll press my enter key, slide my mouse pointer back to mailings tab, and click. As soon as I click on mailings tab, I now slide my mouse pointer back to the insert merge field menu and click. As soon as I do that, it displays the column headings of our prospective recipient list. I'll start by clicking title. Now the merge field for title has been inserted, space. I'll click on it the second time, first name field has been inserted, space. I'll click on it again, and this time last name. So I'm through with the second row. I'll press my enter key, and the cursor travels to the third row. So I'll click on the merge field again. This time address line 1 has been inserted. I'll press my enter key. I'll go back to the same merge field. You can see I'm not typing, I'm just inserting our merge fields. I'll then click on work phone. As soon as I click on work phone, it's been inserted. I'll press my enter key. And for the address, the last field, merge field, will now be email address. As soon as I click on email address, you realize that our recipient list has neatly been populated. I'll then press my enter key twice. Now that I have my enter key pressed twice, I'm on a blank row. I'll click on the insert merge field, and this time around I'll click on salutation. As soon as I click on salutation, it has appeared. I'll press my enter key and type admission letter. Now this is a draft I'm generating. I'll press my enter key again. So at this point, I'll now generate a draft. I write to notify you, space. I'll now insert the name of the prospective recipient, but rather the merge field that would actually enable us to insert the name. First name, space, insert merge field again, middle name, space, insert merge field, and this time around last name, comma, that you have been offered admission to the faculty of space. Now that I've typed this draft, I'll come back to my insert merge field. I'll click and click on faculty, insert a space and type to study, space. To study what? I'll now click on the merge field again and this time around click on course. Straight ahead, at this stage, I could confidently state that we are through with admission letter. I'll press my enter key, type and conclude the letter. Registration commences a week from the above date. Now there's a spelling error on registration. I'll click on it, right click. As soon as I right click, straight ahead, the application activates options. Now click on the correct spelling, and that has been effected. Accept, or rather, just congratulations. Full stop. And then warm regards for registrar. So at this stage, if it were to be that our recipient list comprises of about 50 names or 100 names or 1,000 names, I would have confidently told you our admission letters for 100 recipients are ready. So at this stage, I'll slide my mouse pointer to the vertical dialog box and click on next. Straight ahead, it takes me to step 5 of 6, where it gives us a preview of our letter. Now, from this display preview, template, you can see what we have there is 1. So it gives us a preview of the first recipient. Thursday, July 10, 2025, Mr. Yakubu Usman, Yakase, Quarters, Kano State, Nigeria. Phone number, email address, dear sir, admission letter. I write to notify Yakubu Sanu Usman that you've been offered admission to the Faculty of Engineering to study electrical engineering. Registration commences a week from the above date. Congratulations, warm regards for registrar. So this is what all letters will look like. We then go to the bottom and click on next to take us to step 6 of 6. Now from step 6 of 6, we are done. Edit individual letters. We click on OK. Straight ahead, it displays a new file titled letters 1. This is the file name, letters 1. And at this stage, every recipient will have his or her admission letter displayed on a page of its own. So this side works. Page 1, you can see the page number. This is page 1 of 3 because we have 3 recipients in our database. So Mr. Yakubu Usman, Yakase Quarters, Kano State, Nigeria. Phone number, email address, dear sir. I write to notify you, Yakubu Sanu Usman, that you've been offered admission to the Faculty of Engineering to study electrical engineering. Registration commences a week from the above date. Congratulations, warm regards for registrar. Now, so scroll to page 2. What we have there now is Mrs. Hassana James, Festac Town, Lagos State, Nigeria. Dear Madam, I write to notify you, Hassana Victor James, that you've been offered admission to the Faculty of Arts to study history. Registration commences a week from the above date. Congratulations, warm regards for registrar. As you scroll to the 3rd page, what we'll get to is Miss Susan Ize, Marafa Housing Estate, Kaduna State, Nigeria. Dear Miss, admission letter. I write to notify you, Susan Emmanuel Ize, that you've been offered admission to the Faculty of Agri to study food production. Registration commences a week from the above date. Congratulations. So this is how mail match is used to save us the pain of repetition. Realize using mail match, you can generate copies or pages, voluminous letters from a single draft, saving you time and giving you the opportunity to deliver results in good time without giving excuses. I hope this session has been informative for you. Thanks so much for listening. Bye for now.